A bit of a treat. We've got some people in who we had a lot of fun at their expense in our last series, but we've got them in. We've patched things up, and we've got Frente with us tonight to. Now, Mick, let me just take a stab in the dark. You haven't got Frente, have you? You've got Gabriel Gaté. Gabriel Gaté, of course.
He's a door and he's a window. He's the ceiling and he's the floor. The room is a little like a black and white movie. The TV's on, that's what it's for. And if you walk really slowly, you can feel the planet breathe. There is no need to feel so lonely now that we have got all learned to give. Accidentally, Kelly Street, where friends and strangers sometimes meet. Accidentally, Rue de Kelly, ça plane pour moi.
Bonjour, it's a pleasure. I've got very fond memory of that particular time 28 years ago, because it was fun to do. And then there was great reaction from people. It was, and I still watch it from time to time, and I think it's quite amusing. Television is about entertainment. So when I was asked to do the late show, I thought that would be fun to do. Let's go for it, even if I make a fool of myself.
So when they actually approached you for this, were you aware of Frente at the time?
I didn't know much about Frente. I kind of knew the tune. But what happened is that before What's Cooking, I was involved with a lifestyle show that was actually the very, very first one of its kind, called Everybody. And Jane Kennedy was one of the... we were four presenters, I think, and Jane Kennedy was one of them. And we worked together with Jane before, the Working Dogs and all of that. So it was, if you want, there was a connection there. They knew me, and What's Cooking was very popular on television. We got nominated for a lobby. It was so cooking. It was just starting, but where people appreciated cooking on television, and I think what we did was pretty good. So it was popular. They had sent me the music that I was playing in my car.
Yeah.
I was very nervous because it's very tricky. I've done lots of things, on television, but singing on a tune in a foreign language and try to make it interesting and funny was a big challenge. They had given me a script, a family script that was not the real world of words of the song, but some of them were, and I had to modify it slightly so I could pronounce the words so people could understand. And then I added a little bit of my own, especially towards the end of the piece when I put a bit of French into it, and it was it really worked well. I think we did maybe 2 takes or 3 takes. Which is a relief, and I got in the mood quite quickly. So I was pleased, because sometimes it can go terribly wrong and you make a real fool of yourself.
Well, this shows that you're a great sport, because, you did throw in Plastic Beltran towards the end. So
yes,
yeah,
everyone knew that. So I thought, let's put that, and accidentally Kelly Street, Rue de Kelly, I put that French line into it, and at the time I was taking singing classes. I have a friend a good friend that was a singer, and he had told me that taking singing classes would probably be good for my voice projection. So I thought, that will be an exercise.
So after this musical finale that you performed on TV, were you approached in public at all for people to do more renditions of it?
No, not really, but many people mentioned it, and they often talked about the one that John Kerner did, as their 2 favorite ones.
Oh, wow.
And so I was, it's always nice when people say good things about you. It's pleasant, because the business of television, especially with what I do, cooking, is extremely demanding. There's lots of preparations. You've got to look good. The timing is key. There's never enough time. You are never given enough time to do what you really want to do. So it was pleasing that it worked well and it was amusing, and it's good to, as we say, to take the piss out of ourselves when you do something like that.
I sent you the audio file of Angie Hart commenting on your act, really, your performance of their songs. What did you think of Angie's feedback?
It was good because, I became interested in her after singing a song. What an honor. She's very... you can see she's very amused by it. There's a smile in her voice from the first word she says to the last one. And then she enjoys seeing me at the end on the poster half naked. So, I think, well, she loves me. I love her. Everything. It was a marriage made in heaven. Accidentally, Kelly Street, when boys and girls meet in the street. Accidentally, Kelly Street. Ça plane pour moi. Ouh, ouh, ouh.